Hey everyone, just wanted to do a quick review of the Samsung Galaxy S3 Frontier. This is it right here. It's all set up, ready to go. I actually have it on, if you can see, whoops, it picked up my mic. There we go. Bezel. Works very good. Clean this. So there's some things with this watch that I was hoping wasn't going to be included. One of those was from last year's Gear S3. Gear S2 or the Gear S2 Classic. The sensors on the back, right here, would have issues reading someone with tattoos. When you have tattoos, it wouldn't read the blood vessels underneath. So when it doesn't read those, it thinks the watch is not on your wrist. So it puts it into sleep mode. And basically when it's on your wrist, it thinks it's in sleep mode. You get no notifications whatsoever. So I, was contemplating getting one of these for the simple fact that I was afraid it wasn't going to work because it didn't work before. It was a known thing. There was a ton of XDA threads about it, subreddits about it, and it didn't work. Now on the Gear S2, you could put a piece of tape on the back of the sensor right here, and it would work. And the heart rate sensor would still work, strangely enough, and it would work. It would always keep it on. But with the Gear Fit 2, I had a Gear Fit 2 that I got with a Note 7. And on the Gear Fit 2, when you put the piece of tape, it wouldn't work no matter what. So when Samsung released this, I picked it up. I asked a couple friends of mine that had one how it was working. They told me it worked. It worked above clothing, stuff like that. So I picked one up, got it in the mail, decided to make sure it's going to work. And sure enough, there is a setting now in the Gear app that says, do you want this? Do you want to continue to get notifications when it's not on your wrist? So you turn that on or off. Mine is turned on. So I will continue to get notifications when it's not on my wrist. Doing some research, basically what that means is the sensor back here is turned off. An awesome option for that. So no issues there with that. Works great. Works like it's supposed to work. Does everything it's supposed to do with notification. So like I said, it's supposed to work like it's supposed to. Now when it's on someone that's got tattoos, every notification comes through. Now that it's, you turn that setting on and it works just like it used to, like the Gear S2s work. Battery life is pretty good. I'm not going to say it's 3 days, but if you can see right there, that's 68%. You can see it's 4:58 p.m. This was taken off the charger at 7 a.m. this morning. And notifications, I have it on the knock knock, which is one of the vibration settings, with sound. As I can show you the display brightness. So let's go over to settings, which is over here. And I will show you that I have the display set to 6. So it's 6 out of 10. I have it on 6. I have auto low brightness off. Screen timeout is 15 seconds. Now here's a weird thing too. If I remember correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, you can comment below. But didn't Samsung say that this had always on display? That feature is removed. If you go back and look at a Gear S2, it actually has always on display. And if you turn it on, it says, battery life may be significantly impacted, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know if it's the watch faces that have always on display or, what. I haven't really dug into it. I kind of like this watch face right here. It tells me my steps, sunset, weather, battery, time. Oh, obviously. S voice is picking me up. So that's great. The band is actually really good for a silicone band. No problems. I'm using the small size. Awesome bands. I think they did a really good job with this watch. Obviously, you got the speaker right there. Microphone is right there. It's hard to see. 2 buttons. I give it up for Samsung on this one. I think they finally listened. I think they said, hey, I want this to work. And it worked. No issues there. You know, this is just a quick review. I mean, if you're looking to buy the Gear S2 or Gear S3, Android Wear, or, you know, even Pebble, what do you want? I mean, Pebble, 7-day battery life, good, go that route. This, I mean, you could probably get 2 days out of this. I mean, I'm at 67%. I'll probably be at 50 by the time I go to bed. Yeah, you could get 2 days, but honestly, a 16-hour day, charge it at nighttime when you charge your phone. I mean, come on. If you're sleeping with it, yeah, okay, you want it to track your sleep. I mean, if that's the case, I would get something different because this is just a little bulky to be sleeping with. It works great. I've tested out the connected device on it, so when I walk away, it will vibrate and make a quick little tone and show you the little symbol saying that it's connected standalone. I haven't really tested battery life on that. I'm actually going away next weekend where I'm not going to be able to bring my phone with me. It's to an indoor water park. So it'll be great to bring the watch with me and stay connected. We'll try out the waterproofness. I'm really not going swimming. It's more for kids. So I'll get my feet wet. That's about it. But if I did get knocked in, you know, this is IP rated, so I should be fine. So, I mean, other than that, it's a great watch. Would I recommend it over Android Wear? Absolutely yes, I would. For the simple fact is I have owned every Android Wear watch out there. I have tried every single one. My favorite one was the LG Watch Urbane LTE. I got it day one from AT&T before the recall, and then 2 days later they recalled it. And I used it for months. No issues with it other than the band. I did not like the fact that you could not change the band. They put the LTE radio in the watch so you can change the band. Why wouldn't LG do that? I don't know. They use the band. Whatever. Another thing with the LG is you can't really put it in your pocket because the band curves and it doesn't really lay flat. Like this, you could lay flat and stuff in your pocket, you know? So, Android Wear is one of those tough things right now. I had an Asus ZenWatch 3. It's a great watch. The only problem is I didn't like the battery life. They could have did better with the battery life. There's the ZenWatch right there. They could have did better with the battery life, but they didn't. They decided to, I mean, it almost was like the Huawei watch. You take it off the charger and it would drop from 100 to 97 within minutes. And then I felt like I was, you know, from say 6 a.m. until 9 p.m., you know, I'd have anywhere between 30% left. And if I touched it and used it for stuff or did more with the watch, it would even die faster. So, I don't know, I think they could have did better with the battery life, but the design is awesome. I think they did a good job there. So, I recommend this one right here. And the Classic. The only thing I like this over the Classic is because it's a connected device. Yeah, I don't walk away from my phone that much. What I do for work, my phone's in my pocket. But at the house, walking away, mowing the lawn, snow blowing, all that stuff, it's good. It stays connected, and the battery life, you know, from what I could tell, is okay. I really haven't tested it. I'm probably seeing like 2%, 2.5% an hour drain. Maybe if it was on just connected only, it may be probably 5% drain. So would you get a whole day out of it? Yeah, 8 to 10 hours at a workforce. Yeah, you'd get that. And then by the time you get home, it'd get reconnected to your phone, and you'd probably, you know, it'd probably be down to 40, 30% maybe. But then you're only home for, you know, what, 5-6 hours before you're getting ready to, you know, hit it for the night. So you just charge it. So I don't know. I'm going to test that out next weekend and see where it goes. Great watch. I think Samsung did a good job on it. Any questions or anything, hit me up in the comments. Definitely subscribe. I'm going to be doing a giveaway on one of these watches coming up. It's also going to come with $100 worth of T-Mobile prepaid cards that can be used to have it hooked up to their $15 separate wearable plan. So subscribe, comment, plus, thumbs up, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks.